Okay, now let's show you the exponential smoothing calculation. Okay, so I'm going to put in 0.5 here because we are going to calculate like the real demand is weighted as 50%, and then the forecast will be weighted 50% as well. Okay, so for the first period, the forecast we just put in 86. But when you are running the business continuously, you know, we should have the data from the period 0. Okay, so this is the forecast, and then for period 2, it should be equal to the real number from period 1 times 0.5 plus this number times also 0.5. But I would do 1 minus this because if, I mean, in the future, if you want to test it out, like which alpha to use, you know, in this case, we use 0.5. But if in the future we want to use, did I put it wrong? Oh, no. Yeah, so for period 2, it should be this. Okay, we already calculated that. And so if in the future, you know, you want to test it out, like you want to put 0.3, okay, it would calculate this as 0.3, and then here will be 0.7. Okay, so let me scroll this down. So something's not right. Oh, I know. So we have to put in, sorry. So because this we want it to be, let me show you what happened first. So here I put in this formula, okay? When I scroll it down, it will calculate, it will move this whole thing down when I scroll it down. So in theory, it should be B3 times E2 plus E3 times 1 minus E2, okay? But we don't want this to be, we don't want the E1 to become E2. We want E1 to always be E1. But we want E2 to be E3, B2 to be B3 when we scroll it down, okay? So let me show you, see here. So you see this, everything moved down, and that's why like this, see? But we want E11 here to be E1, okay? So another thing that we could, another function we use in Excel is from at E1, when you select E1, you can click, if you use PC, you can click F4, okay? Or you can type in the $sign in front of E and in front of 1, okay? And then $sign in front of E and in front of 1. So in this case, it would stick with E1. It won't move even when we scroll the formula down, okay? So let's try again. So see, this is what we do. And then the numbers for this, oh, sorry. Yeah, I was like, it's not the same as what we calculated because we calculated 0.5. So see, we if you go back to the textbook, we calculate period 3 focus number should be 89.5. Okay, so we can just change this to whatever number we want. And again, I want this to just have 2 digits. So this shows us 2 digits. So this is the exponential smoothing method with alpha equal to 0.5. Okay. Yeah, and then we will cover more. Now we will go back to the arrows. How does arrow work here? How do I stop recording? Here. Okay.